What up, Andrew Warner? Well, I saw this morning that you sent out an email, and I wanted to help you with it. I thought it was actually a noble cause because I really like your stuff, been listening for years. But you wanted people to go to iTunes and just maybe leave a review on Mixergy if they like the stuff or not. But I actually thought your email wasn't very congruent with you because you, on the other hand, like give out tons of stuff. And in this email, you're just like, hey, could you just tell me what you think about Mixergy? And I thought that that would really help your podcast. But at the same time, this didn't do a very good job. And perhaps I can fill you in on maybe how you could change it. So I went over here and snuck, ooh, there's your picture. Handsome guy. Look at you. But I snuck your email in over here, and people can read it below, whatever. But basically it says, hey, can you leave your feedback on iTunes, etc. And it has a cool link that shows them exactly how to do it. But I don't think this is going to be effective, and here's why. It feels like it's just like, give me a review, right? It's just like, that's all. Just give me a review, and that's all I want from you. You didn't really give them anything in this email like you do in your others. And so to me, it felt kind of meh, right? So here's how we could try something. We could say, instead, let's hit these 3 points. Give them some like super juicy info about behind the scenes at Mixergy, showing how hard you work. And then show that you put all that stuff out for free, because I know all your stuff goes out for like a week for free before they have to pay for it or whatever. And then make a small ask, which is the review on iTunes. Now, I use all Macs, and I know like even getting on a Mac, like reviewing on iTunes is still kind of a pain in the ass. So since this is sort of a pain in the ass, I think you should really kind of encourage them to know why they need to go out of their way to leave you a review. So here's the copy I kind of created. You could keep the subject line and everything the same, but I said, hey, Andrew Warner here. I hate doing this, but it'll really help me out. Or skip to the end to see the request. I work my freaking ass off to put out Mixergy interviews. If you don't want to curse, that's cool. I still put out 3 interviews per week, which means I have to blah, 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 do all this stuff. Now, here's the thing I would really love to see. I would like to see you put some numbers. It doesn't have to be money, but that would be pretty awesome. Like this, let me show you. So you could say, I know some people think I just do free Skype sessions with guests, but it costs me over $1,400 per recording to produce each episode. Now, that just seems like a lot. And then you go on to build your case and you say, it takes over 25 cumulative man hours to put out a single episode, with like the recording, and then you have an assistant and then yourself, and you have to do research. You have to get someone to edit it, then upload it. I mean, that's a lot of time. I know how much time that takes. On top of this, I'm a full-time husband and full-time dad of a 1-year-old. Aww. And then I put the interview out for free. And these are all accessible for free. Only a small percentage of people pay for all the interviews, which help me cover cost. So here's what I'm asking for. See, now we're going to ask them to go review on iTunes, but you've really made a case. I mean, you've told them some really cool facts that's just kind of interesting to people, especially because you have a really loyal audience. Like, they'll really like hearing about that. Show that you put them out for free, that you're doing some good for the world, and then you make the small ask. I really, really think that if you put it like that, people would subscribe or write reviews on iTunes much more readily, just like I am right now. I wrote my review, 5-star, submit. 11 there. I'm going to put it under that one. Damn it. That one's taken too. See how hard it is to actually like give a review? It's like all these problems. So now I finally gave a review, but I would really like to know some cool stuff before I actually like do that. So let's take it one step further. Let's say you don't want to write this each time to your email list. I kind of made an image version for you to use in an email and on social media, right? So this is just an easy image that takes all this text that we made over here and condenses it down to one tiny little image. So check this out. This might be too crazy for your style, but I thought it was really funny. Putting out 1,146 interviews is hard work, and I got that from your site. Andrew before, smiley, Andrew after. I typed in Andrew sad or something and found this image. You have a lot of stuff online. And then it says, if you've got any good stuff out of Mixergy, could you please leave me a review on iTunes? It'll take 30 seconds, but mean the world to me. You could tweet this, you could Facebook this, you could email this. It's just an easy way, a repeatable way that over time you could just send that out, and hopefully you get a couple of extra reviews each time, instead of having to send out like all this text each and every time to an email. But if you want, I would love for you to use some of this, borrow it, use it however you feel. I've been listening to your stuff for a long time, really love all of it. Hope you get a lot more subscribed. You deserve having one of the best podcasts out there. And so peace out, Andrew Warner. Later.